Hi guys, and welcome to NYC. It's a beautiful night out. I mean, look at that sunset. You probably can't see it well because, you know, it never looks as good on camera. Wow, you can't see anything. It looks like there's nothing there. Well, you got to take my word for it. But it's a beautiful night, beautiful sunset.
And it's actually Manhattan Henge tonight and last night. Tonight we're going to...
Hopefully.
Please don't tell. Yes, hopefully, because we don't know if we'll be able to get in, but
so
one can hope.
This is the, I mean, what is there to say about Please Don't Tell, as been said? This is the fabled, the speakeasy to end all speakeasies? No, is that what I said? The be all and end all of speakeasies? Anyway, that's what it is. It's consistently rated #1 on Yelp in terms of speakeasies in New York City for good reason. I've been once before years ago. Laura's never been. It's notoriously difficult to get into because it's so popular. It's very ironic that the place called Please Don't Tell is the most well-known speakeasy, probably, and the hardest to get into, but that's the case. Forget about getting a reservation. Last time I got in, it was probably just good luck.
And they only do reservations 7 days in advance, so you can't even...
You can't be like, oh, I'll book it a year from now.
In August, you can't do that. So
yeah, so anyway, we're hopeful that we'll be able to get a table. It's a Tuesday night, so we think this is probably our best chance rather than going like obviously a Friday, Saturday. So we're gonna check it out. You enter through a hot dog shop called Criff Dogs. In Criff Dogs, you could you could buy a hot dog. It's a normal hot dog shop. There is a telephone booth in the back that you lift the phone, and if they have space and / you have the reservation, they open the back of the phone booth and you go through. It's a small place. It's not very big inside, but it's legendary. It's one of the initial ones. I'm surprised we're just doing this now. We maybe should have started with this one, but
I think because it was so hard to get in.
We did start with the Rain Slaughter Room, which is also one of the top ones. But anyway, we're gonna go there and check it out and wish us luck. Hopefully we get in.
We'll need it. If not, we have a backup plan. So we'll see.
All right, see you there. All right, so we made it in Cuba's. We're at the legendary Please Don't Tell. You know, we started at NYC early 2019, so it's 3.5 years later, although COVID kind of derailed us halfway through. But we finally made it here. Top-rated place, usually on Yelp. Top-rated speakeasy. Entered through the Criff Dogs, the hot dog shop, through the telephone booth over here. This drink is the etiquette. It's Mexico sour tequila, anejo rum, strawberry falernum, vanilla green chartreuse, and chili bitters. It's very, very complex. It's very boozy, but it's very smooth. There's so much going on. It's really hard to describe because everything cooks together so well. It's perfect, really, really expertly done. I think you taste the rum tequila up front and the chili bitters. You get that spiciness and a little bit of the chartreuse, the herbalness too. And then as it goes on, you start to taste more of the vanilla really rolls in, and it cuts a lot of that. You know, a lot of times you have a drink with a lot of alcohol, you get some of the burn in your throat. The vanilla comes in and really cuts a lot of that. So you get the intenseness from the alcohol and the spiciness from the chili bitters and a little bit from the herbal spiciness from the chartreuse up front, and then it smooths out as you kind of swallow it. You get the vanilla and you get a little bit of the hint of the strawberry, so it's really, really well blended. It's really a pleasure to drink. I knew I'd like this, but I didn't think it would be as good as it is. So it's awesome.
We're here finally at Please Don't Tell. I can hardly believe it. I was saying to Mike, it's very surreal, just because we've been wanting to come here for quite some time, and It's taken us a while, but we're here on a Tuesday night, and I have with me the shark, which is very fitting because we saw signs on our way here for Shark Week in August, and so I'm drinking a shark, which, yeah, it's good. So this has butter-infused rum, another type of rum, blue curacao, which gives it the color, of course, lemon juice, pineapple, cream, and tiki bitters. So it's really, really delicious. It's almost like a sweet, sour flavor, but the cream really helps to cut it, so it's not so, sour. It's really a tasty drink. I mean, I kind of imagine myself out on a beach somewhere. It's like an elevated, daiquiri or that type of drink, in my humble opinion. Of course, it's much nicer because we're at Please Don't Tell. But it's a similar idea, fruity, tropical. The ambiance is really cool here. I love the exposed brick. I love, it's just very intimate in here. It's a very small group. It's a really nice night to be here on a Tuesday. I imagine on a Saturday it must be packed. So we're having a great time, and I have my umbrella right here in its trusty spot.
Alright, so I'm in the bathroom right now. I know we haven't done a bathroom clip in a while, but this is a bathroom worth filming. Not all of them have been. So the whole bathroom is coated in what almost looks to be a broken mirror, shattered in little pieces. Look at how cool this is. So it's all kind of like a mirror, but not quite. You see versions of yourself, but kind of skewed. It kind of plays into the idea that when you've had a few drinks, things start to shift a little bit. And not everything looks as it would be if you were sober. And I think that's, in some ways, maybe not what they were going for, but that's kind of the effect that you get, where you see yourself, but you see yourself kind of not quite right. The other thing I'll point out was a very small sink, very cute sink. The other thing I'd point out is right here, they have a list of etiquette. One rule: abide. Treat others how you want to be treated. Keep the volume of your conversation at a reasonable level. Making or taking phone calls, prohibited. Don't interrupt other guests. Don't come here to hit on strangers. No PDA at PDT. Can't serve table till a certain amount. Reserve the right to ask for table back 1 hour after. No game playing. That means you can't Scrabble, craps. On drunkenness, we will refuse to service to any guest who seems to have too much to drink. No questions to ask. Please turn on a light. Close the bathroom door behind you. What a great list. They want it to be a civil atmosphere. Have a good time, enjoy your drink, but don't hit on people, don't talk too loudly, don't create a ruckus, don't get too drunk. It's a very civil, pleasant bar. I like that aspect of it.
I have really been having a difficult time deciding what my second drink, because there's so many good options. I mean, look at this menu. Would you look at it? They have amazing service. That's one thing I really want to say about this place. The service is impeccable. And so I asked, what would be your recommendation? And there was this drink that I had been eyeing. It was called the Ruby Slipper. And I wasn't sure if the cherry would be too much, because I'm not a huge cherry fan. This is specifically cherry blossom vermouth is actually what's in here. So it's not too strong. There's rhubarb, lemon juice, lemon and thyme, and vodka, and cherry blossom vermouth, which is really fun. And I'm so glad he recommended that, because it was really, as you could tell, I only have a sip left, so hang on. It's sweet and tart, and I would say it's very rhubarb forward.
Alright, my second drink here, I got the Secret Diplomacy. It has Fernet, lime juice, cola, cordial, ginger beer, egg white, cream, and cocoa. It's really good. I mean, it has a sprig of lavender on top. It's creamy. It's got egg in there. It's got the lime. You taste that, and the ginger beer. Citrus element. It's like citrusy mixed with a creamy element mixed with Coke. It's almost like you had a Coca-Cola milkshake with a slice of lime on top. That's what it tastes like. It's blended so well, like everything here. So good. I could just drink this all night. All the drinks here have been really stunning, amazing drinks. It really does deserve its top spot. I mean, at least in terms of the drinks are as good as any other speakeasy we've been to, and then you add in the exclusivity, the history that's been around since 2007, and the element of how you get into the food booth. It makes sense that it's right up there as one of the best. Without a table.
This was the big kahuna. We did it. We, like I said, we've been doing NYCs now since early 2019, and we finally made it to Please Don't Tell. It was so much fun. It really, I think, does deserve being in the top list. As I said, it routinely ranks in the top as the top speakeasy on Yelp, and it really has a perfect kind of trifecta of what makes it great. It has amazing cocktails. It's right up there with I put it right up there with any other place in terms of the quality of cocktails. We each had 2. All of them were awesome. It has amazing service, really friendly staff that are very attentive, and everything comes really quickly. They come check on you, they refill your water. We ordered the truffle tater tots that were incredible, and they brought them in like 2 minutes. So they have fun little snacks too. They have snacks from Criff Dogs, so tater tots and hot dogs. And you can get one of the hot dogs, but the tater tots are awesome.
And burgers too.
Exactly. And then the final item I would say is all speakeasies makes them cool is the kind of drama around them, the theater, if you will, about getting there and finding it. It's not just a cocktail bar that you see the sign on the street and you say here it is and you walk in. There's an element of
mystery.
Yeah, where is it? Let me figure out where it is. And that's again, Please Don't Tell kind of has that in spades. It has the element of you would never know it was there. Like I think what a true speakeasy is one where unless someone told you or you had a tip, you would never suspect that it was there. Think of Figure 21, which is hidden in our art gallery. Again, you'd never realize it was there if you're just walking by. Not all speakeasies are like that. Some have some signage, some are kind of hidden in plain sight, and some are actually hidden. And this one, I would say it's hidden. It's like you go to the hot dog shop, you would never think that there's a speakeasy back here unless you knew. There were people just there eating. I don't know, they probably knew because they saw people going in and out, but if they weren't in there, you would never know that if you walk through the random phone booth in the corner, if you go into the phone booth and dial the number, that the back of it swings open and you go in. That theater, that drama around finding the speakeasy and going in is another element that makes any speakeasy cool. And again, Please Don't Tell has that in spades. So I think with those 3 elements, you get a really, really good speakeasy. We had a blast.
We had a blast. Yeah, I was just going to say, when you walk into the hot dog joint, I looked towards the back of the hot dog place, and I didn't see a telephone booth. There's a little alcove over on the left-hand side when you walk in, and that's actually where the telephone booth is kind of tucked in. And then you go in, you dial the number, and pretty cool. I don't know if I did it exactly right, but either way, we made it in and had our drinks and had a great time.
Totally recommend it. It's top for a reason. If you're in New York City and you like speakeasy, you like cocktail bars, or bars in general even, it's definitely worth trying to get in. The tip we have is try to get in on the off night. Try to go on a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. If you try to go on a Friday and Saturday or Saturday, it's going to be very tough to get in without a reservation. And the reservations go like that. It's really tough to get a reservation. So Tuesday's a perfectly good night to go out, and you could get in. We didn't have to wait at all, which made it awesome. We had a great night. Totally recommend it. Glad we finally went. And more to come. But we're always going to remember this one. This was a really fun night. For
sure. It was a blast. Thanks for coming along with us.
All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.